Last night I dreamed that my family and I were visiting my aunt. I've only been to her house twice in my life. I spent a weekend there when I was a child, and a few years ago we went over there for a holiday dinner. I think it was just before Christmas. She has a very, very nice home, big home. Anyways, my brother and I were just admiring this place, and then we noticed that another aunt of ours, much younger aunt, my mom's sister, was on the other side of the room thumbing through a magazine. And I was just transfixed. I mean, this aunt of mine, she'd lost like over 100 pounds. She looked like an entirely different person. But on top of that, she also looked younger. I mean, like she just magically turned back the clock or something. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, I actually looked into a mirror myself just to make sure that I wasn't a kid. We hadn't fallen into some sort of time travel wormhole or whatever. Like in that movie, The Final Countdown with Kirk Douglas. Haven't seen that movie in years. I remember liking it when I saw it. Anyways, I was looking at my aunt, the younger aunt, who was also visiting the older aunt with the rest of us, and at some point she said, without looking up from the magazine that she was thumbing through, she said, "Happy birthday, Josh." And, first I was like, "Oh, well, thanks. I'm, impressed you remembered." Then I thought about it, and it's like it wasn't my birthday. Not even close. Afterward, we went to cider mill, and we got to see candy apples actually being dunked into the hot caramel. We purchased a few of them. At this point, I was hanging out with this girl that I used to work with named Brienne, and we were just, I was raving about these candy apples, telling her, "Oh, these are the greatest candy apples you're ever going to try," and this and that. I was just, you would think I owned the cider mill, and she bit into one and she liked it, but she wasn't blown away by it. It was a very nice sunny day, and just beyond a wooden fence that we were leaning against, people were riding horses and jumping over hay bales. This is the first dream in a while that it hasn't featured any sort of violence or dead people, so I'm happy about that. But being transfixed by my aunts, I don't know, it's kind of creeping me out. Seems like this weird incestuous thing. I don't know. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Work week's almost done. I get Fridays and Saturdays off, so drudge through today, do my thing tomorrow, then I'll have a couple of days off that I can use to make weird videos and animations and all that stuff.